Hey, it's Mina, and today I will be sharing with you another selection of insanely easy and cozy meal ideas for times when you feel exhausted and drained. I don't know about you, but that has been my state of being lately for numerous reasons, so I hope these recipes can be a little comforting to you as well. If you have a second, click thumbs up, and now let's get into it. We're starting this off with my current favorite lazy toast idea. In a small bowl, I'm first mixing together soy sauce, agave syrup, white wine vinegar, sesame seeds, and a little bit of sesame oil. Then I'm shredding about half of a cucumber straight into the bowl, trying not to create too much of a mess, giving everything a quick mix, and then I'm toasting some bread. The bread is gonna be topped off with vegan cream cheese / sour cream, gochujang paste. I'm mixing those two things. And then I'm adding some drained chickpeas. And then I'm mashing the chickpeas directly onto the bread with a fork. And lastly, I'm topping everything off with the cucumber salad. Sometimes I skip making the dressing and I simply just add freshly grated cucumber or carrot onto the toast, perhaps followed by some sesame seeds and an extra sprinkle of salt. Try it out, let me know what you think. This next recipe I created by fusing and adapting these two YouTube comments here, and the result was this simple, spicy tahini pasta. First, I brought some salted water up to a boil and then added my pasta, spaghetti in this case. Meanwhile, I chopped up some store-bought vegan bacon. Alternatively, you can use some thinly sliced smoked tofu. Then you bring a large skillet with a bit of oil to medium-high, add in the chopped bacon or smoked tofu, give everything like 3 to 5 minutes of cooking. In a medium bowl, mix together white tahini, tomato paste or marinara sauce, unsweetened soy yogurt, some of the pasta water, lemon juice, salt, pepper to taste. I also felt like this needed some agave syrup, and then I also added some crispy chili oil. I'm a little bit addicted to this stuff, it's so good. Remove the bacon bits from the skillet, replacing it with some fresh spinach. Give this like 2 minutes to wilt down. Then add the cooked pasta, the tahini yogurt sauce, add the bacon bits back in there. Mix everything well, allow everything to cook for like 2 minutes. And taste test, see if you need some extra salt and pepper. Thank you for the inspiration. This was so satisfying, so cozy. Moving on to another one of your guys' recipes. This is some extremely simple but incredibly tasty One Pot Dahl. Thoroughly rinse some red lentils. Transfer those to a large pot together with some roughly chopped cherry tomatoes, a vegetable broth cube, water, garam masala spice mix, and then I also added in some oat milk for creaminess. Bring this up to a boil and then let it simmer on medium-low for 15 to 20 minutes. And then you mix in some frozen spinach and you give everything another 10 to 15 minutes. Add more water or milk if needed. Also, I didn't do this, but I would recommend to also add some lemon juice and or lemon zest if you happen to have some lemon at home. And yeah, I had this with some rice that I nearly burned. Yeah, this was a really cozy evening watching YouTube, drinking my tea, eating my dal. I was sick last week for a few random days, and during that time, I had a variation of this soup every single day. This is just a magical meal. I've shared a similar recipe on here a few years ago, I think, Bring a medium-sized pot with a bit of oil to medium heat. In the meantime, mince an onion and a clove of garlic. Add both to the oil and let everything cook for 3 to 4 minutes. I also chopped up some more of the vegan bacon. Here again, you could go for tofu. Yeah, I'll insert a list of other alternatives. For example, I stumbled upon one random tomato in my fridge, so that went in there as well, followed by half a vegetable broth cube, half a can of chickpeas, water, gochujang paste, tomato paste, lemon juice, and that's it for now. I brought everything up to a quick boil and allowed this to simmer on medium-low for 7 to 10 minutes. In the meantime, I made rice cakes out of rice paper. So you grab a sheet of rice paper, you rinse it under cold running water for just a few seconds, then you transfer that to a flat surface and just let it sit for a few seconds, maybe like up to 15 seconds or until the paper becomes malleable. Once that's the case, you roll it up tightly, then you continue to do the same with as many sheets as you would like, and then I cut each one into thirds. And so those are my makeshift tok. And those are now being added to the simmering broth, followed by some leftover baby spinach. And then let that cook for another 3 to 4 minutes over medium. And then it's ready to be served. I added fresh cilantro, sesame seeds, a little bit of plant-based sour cream. I feel like I use the same 5 ingredients in every recipe. This is so cozy, and I can't wait to eat this for the rest of the winter. If you don't have the energy to create your own rice cakes, you can just go with noodles instead, any type of noodle, and just cook them according to the packaging directly inside the broth. Or you could also go out and buy proper frozen Korean rice cakes. They take like 5 minutes. Final recipe for today, this taco salad, suggested by another commenter. Thank you so much for commenting your ideas, by the way. First, you preheat your oven to 190 degrees Celsius. Cut a sweet potato into bite-sized pieces, and then transfer those to a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. Add a little bit of oil and some salt. Mix that up and give this about 30 to 35 minutes of roasting. Meanwhile, I prepared the vegan mincemeat, which all I did for that was put some dehydrated soy bits in a bowl together with a bit of salt, and then I covered that with boiling water, letting that sit for about 10 minutes. And then you drain any excess water if needed. You can feel free to saute the drained soy in some oil until crispy, but I was too lazy to do that. Anyway, this is a salad, so we're just gonna combine all the things. So the roasted sweet potato, some chopped tomato, some chopped cucumber, some chopped spinach. I also added some spring onion, then the soaked and drained soy pieces, some chopped banana, which I was first very skeptical about. Like, I like plantains in savory salads, but I've never thought of putting an actual regular banana in one. But I did quite like it in the end. It gives everything a really nice and summery flavor. Next, add the taco seasoning, which can just be a mixture of some of these spices. Then I also added some vegetable oil and vinegar. You could also do lime juice here, or lemon juice. And that's it. Feel free to serve this salad with some taco shells or tortilla chips, some sesame seeds, some plant-based sour cream, guacamole, I don't know, chili oil, whatever you like. I was surprised by how much I like this. It was a different flavor combination of what I'm used to, so I would recommend. The salad also works as a super yummy and fresh wrap filling or taco filling. and that's all the recipes for today. As always, thank you for sharing your ideas and making everything a little bit more interactive over here. Subscribe for more easy and fun recipes. Follow me on Instagram. I have an Instagram. I sometimes even post on there. I hope you guys are taking care of yourselves despite just everything that is happening at the moment. But yeah, I thank you for being here and existing. I appreciate you. I'll see you very soon. Goodbye.
Winter speaks to quiet minds, but I'm here spilling all my secrets around you, wishing you could hear me like a ghost.